puff will never work. It will leave you locked up, or even worse, your face on the front of a damn t-shirt. So stay calm, use your brain before you react, cause when you cross that wrong line, ain't no coming back. Logic go over impulse.
Bitch. Welcome. First and foremost, I want to say I appreciate everybody for the love, support. This episode is sponsored by Queen Bee's Hustle. Y'all need y'all some goddamn cups. See that? Yeah. Shout out to Queen Bee Hustle. Round of applause. Yeah. I got a special guest. My big brother. My partner. We been together. We've been all around this motherfucker. Introduce yourself, dog.
Yo, what's up? This is Shannon. What's going on, everybody? Those that don't know me.
Round of applause. We in this mode, man. So yeah, tonight's topic is ask questions for clarity, not for chaos. So meaning that you're asking so you won't assume nothing or accuse your partner of some shit that they ain't doing. So the best way to communicate, right? You ask the fucking question, right? If you don't know something, don't you supposed to ask the question? Or you just assume some shit?
Well, you know, most of us assume shit anyway.
Right. But what I was taught, shout out to Coach Marshall, that when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. Right? So now the old Daryl used to just accuse and assume and be loud and fucking wrong. I changed my ways and started asking questions, and motherfucker feel like I'm attacking them, or is it an attack, or is a gateway for chaos? And that shit is weird as hell to me. Could go ahead and speak on it, brother. You got the flow.
Well, that the human nature, you've been through what some of men and women been through. Human nature is to assume when you see some of the same characteristics of the person doing some things that someone else had done to you in the past, or you heard done through in the past, so you're automatically going to assume before you ask a question. So you're going to jump to a conclusion before you even ask. You come home late. Hit snooze, hit your phone ringing, and you turning your phone down on the table and turn your ring off when you're around a certain person. You notice if you be around you a whole day and the phone don't ring. You know what I'm saying? So you automatically assuming they hide something.
Right. Well, again,
saying, well, why your phone ain't ring all day? You've been around me for 12 hours and your phone ain't ring now time.
But again, that's a question. But that's a question, and I said, but again, you did ask the question before you just straight up and told the person what they were doing. You know what I'm saying? You asking questions because you don't know, and then you see patterns that's familiar, right?
Yeah, you're gonna assume first before you ask the question. That's what bring the question up, because you already got an assumption in your mind that hold on, this motherfucker doing something. Ain't nobody been around you 12 hours and the phone ain't ring. You feel what I'm saying?
Well,
so you gonna assume first before you ask the question.
Well, me personally, I would acknowledge it first. I'm still not gonna accuse everybody. To be honest, everybody guilty to proven innocent to me, right? But in my past, like I say, I jumped off the ledge. So now I said, okay, I want to get the facts. I want to get all the evidence, or all I want to observe that shit, just peep game before I just go ahead and tell a person what they're doing. But again, now, like you just said, even that little simple question, if a person ain't emotionally intelligent, right, they're going to look at that shit as an attack. Because that's just a simple question that you was asking. You see what I'm saying? So again, it's all about the person that you're dealing with and their maturity level on handling conflict. Because a lot of motherfuckers can't handle conflict or they can't have uncomfortable conversations. But they always talking about they want to communicate. People get on these podcasts and they say all the right answers and shit. You know what I'm saying? But that shit ain't real. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody perfect all the fucking time. But again, I just try to motherfucking give a person the benefit of the doubt before I just go ahead and go ahead and call them out on their bullshit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
But
But
it's
see,
just
I think about it a bit through so much bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I can see shit a mile away.
right. But see, I learned how to just sit back and observe that shit and cause again, you let a motherfucker do what they want to do, you'll see what the fuck they rather do. You see what I'm saying? Cause people full of shit, but everybody different. You know, ain't nobody the same person. So I try not to, treat a person the way or put them in the same category of somebody that I've been with in the past. But at the same time, if you can't ask your significant other no question at all, yeah, that motherfucker high himself. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? If every question turned into a motherfucking the end of the world or, you know what I'm saying, a motherfucker give you attitude more than answers, yeah, she full of shit.
Yeah.
Or he full of shit. You know what I'm saying? Again, like you say, we been around the motherfucking block. Hell, we done did it. You know what I'm saying? So you can't bullshit a bullshitter.
You're right.
So yeah, man. So
take a can of oil.
See what I'm saying? So again, man, like I just don't. But and another thing I learned too now, you can change for the wrong person. Meaning that you had a bad experience with the other chick, right? So now you trying to change and be such, but that shit don't apply to this chick. You know what I'm saying? So now you gotta damn this. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? One thing though, yeah. So that's why I don't change for women. I change to be a better person. You know what I'm saying? Cause again, it's all about being a character. You know, your character. I'm all about my character. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker say something bad about me, that mean I wanted them to. But off top, I'm gonna give everybody their basic respect. But it's aggravating being misunderstood when you really ain't trying to hurt a motherfucker. You know, I ain't even got the energy right now to be with a woman and just make her mad and sad and miserable all day. I ain't even got it no more. So you know, when I'm asking questions for clarity, you feel me?
Yeah, and we should. But again, being around the block several times on both sides of the fence, you gonna jump to conclusions. The human nature gonna jump to conclusions because sometimes you know what you have done in the past. You get what I'm saying? And see, that's what. So you're like, hold on. So you sometimes you can feel guilty for some shit you done did in the past. Maybe not this relationship, but a past relationship that, and you see some of the same characteristics. Like, hold on, I did this shit before. You feel me?
Right. But at the same time, that's why I say it's still best. It's still best to hold on. It's still best to fucking ask. But again, you get the same motherfucking result. You know, I mean, you just can't win sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Cause motherfucker be mad at other shit and they just take that shit out on you. And that's another thing I hate for a motherfucker to do, you know? I ain't trying to start no shit. I know how to start some shit. If I want to start some shit, I'm gonna start some shit. Right? But a nigga too old for shit at this point. Cause why sit here and keep starting shit when I could just be single? Nobody have to be with nobody. You feel me? And I don't want to be with nobody that don't want to be with me.
That's true.
And then you tell a man to change, but you don't even acknowledge the change. You still treat his ass like he's still doing the same shit over and over and over. That shit weird. So again, it's just like You can apologize to a motherfucker all day. If they don't accept it, then what the fuck you doing? You know, what we doing? Why you asking me to apologize and you don't even accept the shit? You still holding me, you know, accountable for the shit I did 2 years ago.
Yeah, and that what happened. And that what happened. People
Yeah,
and
man.
people hold grudges, and they'll bring it back up. You think they forgot about it, and they bring it back up.
Yeah. Yeah, like, damn, dog, you still talking about that old shit? I thought we were past that shit. That shit crazy. But again, it's just like, motherfucker, you can accept a person good, bad, and the ugly, but boy, you fought wrong. And it, boy, it's the end of the world. Like, what the fuck? Like, goddamn. You that mad over some, you know what I'm saying? Some simple shit. But again, everybody different. I can't control nobody's feeling, but I think everybody should know how to react to conflict a little better than that. Unless it's some real extreme shit, right? Like you getting cheated on or a motherfucker beating your ass, then of course that requires you to go ahead and nut up. You know what I'm saying? But simple shit that you can just sit back and have a conversation, because men and women don't think we don't be on the same page. We don't think alike at all. You feel me? And I just don't understand why that shit's so hard to believe at this age. It's almost like this shit should be, you should be able to have a partner and y'all should be on cruise control. You supposed to
Yeah,
understand
yeah.
them, they supposed to understand
At this age, you would think some of them. You see, the crazy part about it, some women like my age, they on the party list, and they're not gonna change. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes, and that's
you. Right,
what
they stuck in
happens.
their ways.
They stuck in their
They stuck
ways.
in their ways. Yup.
You can't tell them what not to do because they stuck in their ways after you done party for 30 years and you still party. And then I can't tell them, nobody else can tell them what to do.
Right. And God forbid, like I say, I mean, and then, they I don't really even think that a lot of women, no matter what age, and again, it's not a color thing, because I have learned that it's all women. I just don't understand why a lot of women always keep saying, I need a leader, but then don't follow or listen to shit a man say. I mean, that shit don't even make sense. Like,
And not to get off the subject, you know what? And I've come to realize that the women talking about they need a good man. I've realized that just a conversation piece, something to say
right.
because they get one, they don't know what to do with it, and they don't know how to
Oh,
treat him,
hell
and so that's just a conversation
no.
piece. And I tell every woman I meet, same thing. That's a conversation piece you guys have, just to have a conversation. Because none of you really looking for a good man. You don't, because you get one, you don't know how to treat him.
Right. And again, a good man ain't a man that gonna just let you do what the fuck you want to do and say shut the fuck up. You can't. No, a good man's got a good character. He's consistent by nature. That's his character, right? He ain't acting. He ain't putting on no front. That's just how he is. But the problem is now that man require her to be consistent. Now that man requiring her to be respectful consistently. You see what I'm saying? And
That's
that's
it.
when the motherfucking problems start.
Yeah, it's like sometimes a person may have a good heart, the woman, or whatever, and they really genuinely think that's what they want, but then they pull with their homegirls, want to go to Top Flight, want to go to Cigar Line, want to go to all these different places, hang out every different corner, and then they want you to be, you know, that good guy, but you out there doing hanging out like that. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? That goes back to jump to conclusions again. And you go on, you on every spot. Well, why? You got a good man at home, but then there you go again. Clarity. What's you gonna ask why? Because you're not gonna get the response you think you're gonna get.
Right. So like I say, and I mean, it's just like motherfucker, you be so consistent till you can't even have a bad day. You walking on eggshells and shit. Cause they so used to you being so consistent that they motherfucker take you for granted. I keep hearing people say, you gotta be mysterious. You can't be available all the time. Man, who the fuck wanna be with somebody that ain't available? You know what I'm saying? Like, who made that crazy shit up? Oh, you gotta be able to be mysterious and you can't, you can't do that. Man, that ain't no motherfucking relationship. That's two people playing fucking games. We grown as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be with no motherfucker that I got to figure out and find and trick. No, motherfucker, this shit's supposed to be automatic. After 2 to 3 years, you should have a goddamn good assessment of the person that you're dealing with. Right? So that shit should be automatic. Respect don't fade. When you generally respect a person, that shit don't fade, man. You know what I'm saying? So again,
yeah, you would think you're right. You would think.
you would think you'll get rewarded with your consistency. The same thing that they say in the beginning. I want a man that's consistent. I want a man that's this, that, and the third. Then they get the shit. You boring. You don't talk about nothing. You don't da. Like, what the? Wait a goddamn minute now. You don't like it if I'm happy. You don't like it if I ignore you and take the high road and don't nut up on you. And you don't like me to nut up on you. What the fuck you want me to do? You know what I'm saying? So again,
I know exactly what you're saying. I know exactly what
a
you're
lot
saying.
of women just I totally agree with you. A lot of women just be fucking talking. And there's a lot of men as well, but it's more women be with the bullshit, man, for real. When it comes to good men, and again, we can only speak for good men. Now we ain't talking about them sorry ass niggas. We talking about good men. We ain't perfect, but we goddamn show real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. And see, that's the thing. Yeah, you 100% right. They just talking. They don't mean what they're saying. I always tell them that's a conversation piece. It's
Right.
just something y'all say for Facebook or Instagram, whatever. Well, we can get me. No,
Shit
you're not.
sound good.
It sound good. That sound good.
Yeah.
And I don't care who say what. I can tell you, they just shit sound good to them because it's not what they're looking for.
Hell no. Just think about it. 90% of the dudes that try to do right, they always get shit on first. The dude with the big heart, he the one get shitted on. The motherfucker, again, like they say, they like a motherfucker that's mysterious. They like a motherfucker that don't answer their phone call right away. Or they like a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like the shit crazy. They don't want to admit some motherfuckers just like to be mistreated. And again, you're not emotionally intelligent enough to be in a real relationship. So leave people the fuck alone. Cause all that wishy-washy back and forth shit, getting a motherfucker don't nut up on you and you nut up on them over stupid, simple, dumb ass shit. Come on, man.
I'm too old for that.
It ain't no problem. Man, come on. It's no problem that can't be hashed out with a good conversation. Not an argument, a good conversation. And everybody swear they know how to communicate. Like I said, until it's time to fucking communicate.
That's number one. I'm gonna tell you that's the number one key. You said it. Communication, bro.
But communication without understanding and comprehension is just two people talking.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Okay.
And just like what's a 5-second text? I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm tied up. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Instead of just going off the grid, you go totally off the grid for 8 hours, 9 hours.
Ghost.
Then come back on
just ghost.
the next morning, huh?
Now let you do it. A motherfucker bust your windows out. See, that's what I'm saying. The punishment don't be the same. It don't be fair. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, life ain't fair, but I do have the ability to put people that's fair in my motherfucking life. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't dealing with life, motherfucker. I'm dealing with you. So if I'm not hollering and screaming at you, I just want that in return. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna have a bad day. Right? But it ain't gonna be no beating your ass or taking your money or holding your car and not picking you up from work type dumb, irresponsible shit. And again, it's a double standard when it comes to us. Cause they quit to say, oh, you the man. We got to, well, goddamn, you the woman. And then when a motherfucker tell you, you are becoming a job, oh boy, it's time to go. When a motherfucker say, cause motherfucker don't like to work. And if a motherfucker always busy and can go hours without talking to you, man, they already mentally checked out. They occupied.
That's true.
So yeah, I don't have time. I don't have time. I'm never gonna ever sit here and tell nobody I'm perfect. Shit, I'm gonna have a bad day. Hell, but can you goddamn stay with a nigga or just leave a nigga? And that's what I'm looking for more than anything. I'm looking at a person's character. You feel me? So yeah, that good guy shit gone. I don't want to be no good guy. I'm in the middle. I'm
Yeah,
good and bad, bitch.
I'm just glad a lot of these cats have to deal with the women to help them pay the bills or deal with them to help them
Right,
need someone to stay. I'm just blessed and thank God
right,
that I ain't got to live like that, because they have to deal
right,
with it. You know what I'm saying? So
right. And
I'm just
again,
glad I'm not in that particular man.
most definitely, because again, that you really fucked up. Then now your ass homeless.
Yep.
All you got, all half of these cats, only all they got is a fucking PlayStation and a plastic bag, man. And
Hey, and she bust that PlayStation up, then he really be upset.
boy, he gonna kill her ass. 'Cause that's all he got. And she brought that motherfucker, so she might not even let him take that bitch. You feel me? So all he got now is his plastic bag. Cause the motherfucker ain't got no luggage.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Nope. Got bags
But
over the shoulder, hobo. But you know
hobo,
what? You know what's crazy
oh
though,
shit,
Bird? You know what's
what my business?
crazy? The craziest thing, they love them type dudes.
Oh, they love him with a passion. My business partner called them bitches hobosexuals. I ain't never heard that shit in my fucking life.
But it makes sense.
Hey, but look, you know why though? Cause they use them bitches as a punching bag. Man, let that motherfucker have a bad day at work. Boy, you gonna be the brokest, ugliest, stankiest. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, get out of my shit. Hit my motherfucking house.
Yep.
God damn. Kick a nigga
Yep.
out, then next thing you know, get lonely again, babe, come back. He staying with his grandma or on the goddamn homeboy couch. What he do? Take his dumb ass back. Gone on back. Get abused again till everything smooth. But see, again, when you got your own shit, you can let a bitch come and go all they want to, cause it ain't no big impact. I don't use
Right.
women for money. I don't use women for a car. I don't use. If I fuck with a woman, I genuinely fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? The good and the
Yeah.
bad. I don't use a woman for shit.
Yeah, that's me. 'Cause I don't have to open my door to help pay no bills. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
So yeah, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. And that's 100.
Right,
Cause like I said, if I
right.
don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. You know, cause I don't need you to help put shit in him. Cause everything in him
Nah,
will keep
most definitely. Hell
God.
yeah. It's not an impact when you leave and go, you know what I'm saying? But it be unfortunate because ain't nobody all bad, you know what I'm saying? But when it's time to let go, the best thing you can do when both parties keep getting misunderstood, hey, it's the best thing to do is to let them motherfucker go, man.
That's
You
true.
know, at the end of the day, because both of y'all ain't gonna be doing it but punishing each other. And I don't have time for that shit. Like for real, seriously. I didn't and again, I ain't coming on this bill like no saint. I've been a motherfucking fool in my past, you know. And again with
Yeah, me.
the assuming.
Yep.
Loud and
And then,
wrong.
but then, like I said, you sometimes you change, and that's what I found myself doing. Change for the wrong person, and
Right.
that's what I ended up
Right.
doing. I changed for the wrong person and got shitted
The
on.
shit is mentally draining, bro. That shit is exhaust you. Dog, you have been and lost yourself, dog. Trying to please a motherfucker that's ungrateful and don't give a fuck. Like for real. So a lot of women ain't even raised to give a fuck about how we feel. You know what I'm saying? Like they not all they raised to do is receive. A man to them is money. If you can't help me pay my bill, then don't talk to me. Okay, cool. Cause bitch, I ain't helping you pay your bill. Oh, I'm Dr. Real, aka your broke boyfriend. That's me. I'm the broke boyfriend. Ain't paying shit. Cause ain't nobody paying mine. I ain't gonna ask you to pay mine either. You know what I'm saying? Now if we live together and we building together, then hell yeah, I got you. You feel me? But that's a red flag off top to me. That means you irresponsible. You can't keep your goddamn bill paid. I gotta help you. My reward is getting your number to help you pay your goddamn bills. Who the fuck was paying them before you met me?
Yeah, yeah. And that's
Shit.
crazy. Or I need a hairdo, a cell phone bill, or some shit
Come
like
on,
that.
man. But then when it's time to give up that pussy, I'm tired. My head hurt. Yeah, motherfucker. Then well. I tell you what. Don't ask me for anything over $5. You gonna have to fuck. I'm just being.
Boy, you hard on them, boy.
Hey, they hard on me, shit. Hey, fuck that shit. Ah, damn. Motherfucker can't tell you what again, this is not an act. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. Cause I know this word called no. You know what I'm saying? I don't play games like that. Either if I want to be mean to your ass, I would have been mean to you from the jump. I don't do the nice one day mean shit. No, man. And again, who the fuck want to be in a relationship with a motherfucker that tell them no all the time? Who want to do that? That's defeating the fucking purpose. You feel me?
That's
So
true.
yeah, you can communicate all you want to. If you ain't got no comprehension and goddamn understanding and having a conversation and the goal is to fix it, then hey, leave people the fuck alone.
'Cause that's what they
You
need to
know,
do. That's the thing. Don't go if you see somebody, just leave them alone. Like you said, if they approach you, do it for the women. If they approach you, a good guy approach you, you know he a good guy. And you don't mean him no good. Then leave him fuck alone.
right?
Or if you do it, just hurt him for another
But
good woman that could possibly, get this guy and they could probably build something together. But if you just get
right,
it, just try to see what you can get out of him, best thing to do, leave him alone.
yeah. And fellas, if you are a good man, don't let that motherfucker make you bitter, dog. Still, don't change who you is and don't change your heart, dog. Just change the person you nice to. It's just that simple, dog. Call it. At the same time, at the end of the day, man, um, you can lose yourself in being. And I don't believe in punishing somebody else for what somebody else done. Whoever made me mad, that's who I'm gonna motherfucking lash out on. If I'm mad at you, I'm not gonna come home to my little lady and just rah 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 rah. You know what I'm saying? That shit's stupid. So again, people got to get more mature and emotionally intelligent enough to either they acknowledge. Cause see, what y'all women don't understand, a nigga will fuck you now, but don't mean he fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And you got to know the damn difference, man. Ain't nobody perfect. Get that bullshit out y'all head. You ain't gonna have it all. I'm
Yeah, yeah.
sorry.
That for a perfect woman or a perfect man
That
is
shit is
not
fool's gold, bro. That's the
gonna
biggest lie
happen.
that we ever been told. Yeah. Shit ain't gonna be peaches and cream, but are you willing to fix that shit or stay when shit get ugly? And that's a lot of people don't. They like to run. But they be the first ones want to be fucking married or want to be in a long term relationship. That shit is crazy. It's backwards as fuck. But it's real. And again, I'm not perfect. I might come in there bit fucked up, acting stupid. I don't know. I'm a motherfucking human. You feel me? But it won't be malicious, and it won't be it ain't intentional neither. So I ask questions for clarity. I'm asking you something for an answer before I assume. I got a vivid imagination. You feel me? And like you said, I done been through shit before. Everybody have. But it's still a way to treat people and talk to people. Your significant other ain't your fucking child. That's another adult. Everybody deserves respect. The basic level of respect. You feel me? And that's about it. We didn't hit 30. We didn't hit 30. We hit our mark. You got any shout outs and shit?
Nah. Just like you said, you hit the nail on the head. Guys, don't change. If you're a good guy, don't change because you go through things with some bad women and vice versa. Good women don't change. You go through some with a bad man. Everybody different. Everybody deserves an opportunity to prove themselves. But again, um, like you don't assume. But Be mindful.
Right. And again, when a motherfucker show you nut up on your ass, go ahead and leave that motherfucker alone. Cause they ain't gonna change. They gonna do it again. Vice versa.
Definitely.
My mama always told me never fuck with nobody you can't leave in 60 seconds. You feel me? Don't overlove nobody. Love yourself just as much as you love another person, but more than you love another person. Cause don't let these bitches trick you out the street. Cause a motherfucker will do it. Self-control is the best control. But yeah, appreciate everybody. Appreciate you, big bro. This shit here with Gangsta here now, for real, for real. You know you welcome anytime you want to get back on it, bit.
We'll get back
You
on it.
know. Yeah, we'll chop it up again. Shout out to everybody. It went off. What you said?
I said I'll be back.
For sure, for sure. Yeah. So again, man, you know, use your brain before you know, look before you leave. Use your brain before you just go off an impulse. Cause again, once you make that wrong decision, man, it ain't no motherfucking turning back. Life is not a fucking video game, cuz this shit real out here. And men and women, we need to compliment each other and really start respecting each other. I ain't gonna lie. Before I go, I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't hard headed as I used to be. I listen to certain women. It ain't not all of them, but you know, I done learned to, you know, listen to a little more than just do all the goddamn talking. Cause women know shit too now. A good woman can help you out. You can tell you a lot of bullshit, you know. So again, so ladies, when a man asks you a question, sometimes it ain't for no goddamn argument, right? He ain't trying to start no shit. He just trying to get an understanding and get clarity. Y'all women need to understand that word clarity. It's not a
And communication, Bird. Another word they need to understand.
communication and understanding and comprehending and really listening. And don't just pick out one damn word and then just get mad. Listen to the whole fucking sentence. But shout out to everybody that, you know, showed the love. I know I'm late as hell. Let me see. What else? Oh, y'all follow me on all social media. Bird Nino 1 on TikTok, Bird Nino everything. And we out of this bitch.
Peace.